They laughed at you. They betrayed you. They made you feel small. And now you want revenge, but not the kind that destroys you in the process. No, the best revenge is the one that makes them irrelevant in your life, the kind that turns their cruelty into your strength, and the kind that leaves them wondering how they ever had power over you in the first place. Keep watching, because by the end of this, you'll never look at revenge the same way again. We've all been there. Someone wrongs you, and the instinct kicks in. You want to get even. You want them to suffer the way you did. But here's the truth. Ordinary revenge is for the weak. The strong don't chase their enemies. They outgrow them. The strong don't waste energy on payback. They build a life so untouchable that those who tried to bring them down become nothing more than a distant memory. This isn't just philosophy. It's a power move that will change your life. Revenge is intoxicating. It promises satisfaction, but more often than not, it leaves you feeling empty. You think about what they did, replay it in your head, and each time, your anger grows. But here's where most people get it wrong. They let that anger control them. They act impulsively. They waste time plotting ways to make the other person feel the same pain. And in the process, they become just as weak as the person who wronged them. So how do you get revenge without destroying yourself? How do you make them regret hurting you without lowering yourself to their level? The answer: you take control. You remove their power. You turn the pain into progress. And you do it in a way that makes them completely irrelevant. Let's break it down. Step 1. Indifference is the ultimate power. Nothing tortures a person more than realizing they have no effect on you. When you stop reacting, when you stop engaging, they lose control. You see, people who hurt others feed on reactions. They want you to lash out. They want to see you suffer. But when you act like they don't exist, that's when they feel the pain. The Stoics had a word for this: apatheia. It means being emotionally untouchable, not because you're suppressing your feelings, but because you're choosing what deserves your energy. To achieve this, practice emotional detachment. Whenever negative emotions rise, take a deep breath and remind yourself that your reaction is your choice. Learn to master your impulses, whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply pausing before responding. Over time, you'll find that their words or actions lose power over you. Step 2. Success that silences them. If someone tried to make you feel unworthy, the best revenge is to become so successful that their words become laughable. Imagine the person who doubted you watching you thrive. Imagine the ex who left you seeing you become the person they always wanted to be. That's the power of rising above. To achieve this, redirect your focus. Instead of dwelling on past hurt, pour your energy into self-improvement. Set goals, whether financial, physical, or intellectual, and work relentlessly towards them. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Read books that challenge your thinking, and take actions that push you forward. When you succeed, you won't even need to say anything. Your progress will speak for itself. Step 3. The art of emotional mastery. Anger is a weapon, just not one you should hand to your enemies. Every second you spend being angry at someone is another second they control you. The key is to transmute that energy into something useful. Use it to fuel your growth, not your grudges. To do this, recognize when anger arises and channel it productively. Instead of venting or seeking retaliation, engage in physical exercise, creative projects, or intellectual pursuits. Learn from history. Great leaders like Marcus Aurelius and Nelson Mandela turned personal pain into global transformation. Anger, when harnessed correctly, can be a tool for growth rather than destruction. Step 4. Disappear like a ghost. One of the greatest power moves, walking away without a word. When you disappear from their life, no explanation, no closure, you leave them with nothing. They don't get to know if you're hurt. They don't get to know if you care. And that uncertainty, that's their punishment. Think about it. When you argue, when you try to prove a point, you're still giving them a piece of you. But when you vanish, you leave them battling their own thoughts. The best way to do this is through complete detachment. Stop checking their social media, stop engaging in conversations about them, and move forward silently. Over time, they will wonder what happened to you, and that mystery will eat them up more than any words ever could. Step 5. Finding peace in detachment. At the end of the day, revenge isn't about them. It's about you. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of resentment. It's about choosing peace over proving a point. And most importantly, it's about realizing that the best revenge is living a life that makes their existence completely irrelevant to yours. To find this peace, practice gratitude and self-awareness. Every time you catch yourself thinking about them, redirect your thoughts to something you're grateful for. Engage in daily reflection. Ask yourself, does this serve my peace? If the answer is no, let it go. True power comes when you no longer need external validation, because you've built a life that fulfills you from within. Imagine this. The person who hurt you sees you one day. They expect bitterness. They expect anger. But instead, they see someone who doesn't even acknowledge their presence. They see someone who has risen beyond their reach. That's the moment they realize they never broke you. They only made you stronger. This is what true revenge looks like. Not burning bridges, not wasting time on petty battles, but rising so high that they become nothing more than a lesson you once learned. If you take one thing from this, let it be this. The best revenge isn't proving them wrong. It's proving yourself right. It's becoming the kind of person they can never touch again. So, next time someone wrongs you, don't waste your energy on anger. Use it to build a life so powerful, they become nothing more than a forgotten chapter in your story. And that, my friend, is how you truly win. If this resonated with you, subscribe for more powerful Stoic wisdom.